Hey guys, I am DM Zone. This is Gamers Oasis. Let's get into it. To speak to this guy here, Azraq, or however you say his name, you have to have the card for the particular instance you're wanting to do. I'm not going to talk about them too much right here. I'm just going to go ahead and say that you have to go to another place called Dam Cliff. The link will be in the description and will be further along in this video where you talk to a guy named Maher. Maher is going to go ahead and give you the card that you then take back. Show this guy, hey, I paid the cost to go ahead and do the instance. This instance is repeatable. Like I said, there are three. There is Kadar, Baydar, which is the one you're currently watching, and then there is Shamsdar. Now, Shamsdar is the hardest, Kadar is the easiest, Baydar is the harder in the middle, I guess. You can do it with adjusted Muska armor from the Disciple, and with an LR20 easily enough. It wasn't very difficult. If you want to follow up with where you have to get these things or whatnot, check out my Kadar video. I go into greater depth on this portion of what you need to have than I am in this video. Okay, after going to the top of the summit, I guess you could say, below the ruins, you'll find the instant location. Once you get into the instance's location, you go ahead and enter Baydar's instance. You pick that one out of the three. This mission is pretty straightforward. There are basically 28 different mobs. Some of these mobs are Mokot, some of these mobs are Maher. The Maher are the harder mobs. The Mokots kind of grind on you a little bit. There's like 18 of them. All of them have 300 hit points. Super nice. These work really well with the missions like saving the jelly babies, whatever color you're on. There's pink, there's orange, there's red, there's blue, there's green, and there's purple that I know of. I don't know if there's more than that, but there's at least that many. So these are a long list of missions. Make sure you get them before you start this, especially if you're going to do this one a lot. Maher. Maher is also a very nice creature to hunt. There's a couple missions that are good with this, and they do stack. One of the missions that you can get with the Maher is for skills, and one of the missions you can get is for oil. These stack with doing in this instance, so you could actually get 2 ped of oil after a certain amount of kills. I want to say it's like 150, 250 kills of these things, of which you're going to get like 10 from this mission. So not a tremendous amount, but any of these towards that is a good thing, I guess, right? The Maher are super aggro, so if you are melee, bring something with a long range to draw them into you, or be prepared to fight up to like level 3 10s and potentially up to 6 level 9s at the same time, because the Maher are the top end of the Maher. They don't actually have the highest hit point Maher, which is the Prowler. The Stalker has less hit points but hits harder than the Prowler does. So that is not nothing, I guess. As far as loot goes, they have the basic type of loot that you get at the very end that both these mobs can have, minus probably the exclusive stuff for each one of those. I'll go into that when I talk about the Maher and the Mokot more specifically. They do have random drops, though, that are not on the wiki's charts. Like I've seen lamps drop. They have ancient carpet tokens that drop. For sure the red will drop in here, maybe the green, possibly the blue, but I'm betting at least the red and the green drop in here. So the CUHOF parts A, B, C, D, E for CUHOF MK1 and 2, or excuse me, 2 and 3 will both drop in here. These are used to upgrade your Nawa Core MK1 to a 2 and then 2 to a 3, which unlocks more missions. So this would be more beneficial the farther you get into this and the more you have that MK upgraded, shall we say. I didn't get any of the good drops, unfortunately. I got pretty pedestrian stuff, but when I do, I'm going to go ahead and do more videos. There's a guy, as you saw in that picture next to Maher, with a question mark or apostrophe above his head, excuse me. He takes parts from the boss. When you get these parts, you can turn them into him and you get some sort of special reward. I don't know what that is yet. When I get those parts, I'll do a video showing that. But mission like this wouldn't be complete if I didn't do a deep dive into this a little bit. Let's talk about Mokots. Mokots are a tri-damage creature, mostly focusing on impact though. That's pretty standard. The dominants have 300 hit points, just like the standard dominants outside of the instance. So if you can kill them with the gun you're using, then you're not going to have any problem. I'm using the LR20. I have adjusted Muska armor. I don't use any armor plates in this particular instance. I did have to heal myself a little bit here and there, but it was nothing terrible, shall we say. The Bahdhir are a little bit different story. Here you face the alphas, you face the stalkers and that type of stuff, and the old alphas. Alphas have 610 hit points, old alphas have 730, and the stalkers have 980. That is an upgrade from the Kadar. Kadar's top mob only had 660 hit points, so this is a lot more hit points than that. Basically, every one of the alphas, of which there are 6, is like fighting the prior boss from the Kadar. One-on-one, not a problem. If you had multiple on you, that could be a little bit of an issue. These do hit a little harder than the CUHOF from Kadar. Boy, I really feel like when you're saying these names, at least I feel like I'm saying them right, that I'm almost speaking like a different language, and it's very immersive, which I can appreciate. Okay, so Bahdhir, real quick. They are a buy damage type. They do stab and cut 50%. That makes these two stats more important, as well as impact. So if you add basically the melee stats, you're doing pretty good for this one. Very easy to prep for. Like, I could do a little bit more probably with the cut and stab. Frankly, those just hurt just a little bit more. Okay guys, so if you want to watch more videos like this, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know what you think down below. If you're getting value out of this, let other people know. Post it in other places. I'm totally fine with that. If there's something I missed, post down below or write down below, or find me on Facebook or whatever. Find me in game, talk to me about the things I missed so I can go ahead and fix it in the comments, or I can go ahead and do an update video talking about these missions in greater detail. If you know anything about these parts, or if you have any of the special drops that aren't on the very short loot list on the wiki, please let me know down below so we can go ahead and share in that knowledge. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have liked these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep hearing that pet. Bye.